Hello, Vibe Tribe. Welcome back to the Daily Vibe. Happy Wednesday. It's Hump Day. It is Self-Care Wednesday. So, what do I have up my sleeve for Self-Care Wednesday? Let's find out. I have a few things. So, part of self-care is, I'm probably just going to have to repeat this every week just in case there's new people, and that's okay because new is good. But self-care is so important. I mean, it is. I can't begin to express how important self-care is. Getting enough sleep, eating right. I don't eat right. I'm getting better at making better decisions. But good morning, sibling. But yeah, self-care, it's very important. It's very important, even if it's just taking a moment in the day for yourself to just meditate or clear your mind or go for a walk or just to kind of gather your thoughts, just to kind of reboot your system, like you're rebooting your computer when it shuts down because it's just had too much. So that's kind of the point of self-care. And I know a lot of us in life don't practice it very often or don't practice it well. I'm actually guilty of this. Believe it or not, I preach about self-care, but I don't always do it, and I don't always do it in the right way. And by the right way, I mean, it's like it's one thing to sit and just kind of gather your thoughts, but then I kind of get lost in mine and I get kind of down and then I just don't move. I'm like a potato. So, self-care could also be hobbies. Whatever your hobbies are, writing, baking, again, exercising, going for a walk, whatever it is. Those are just examples of self-care. Basically, whatever makes you happy and whatever kind of refills your vessel, your cup that you serve from, that you flow from, that's self-care. That's also self-love. So don't forget that. So, Self-Care Wednesday, number 1. The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. That is very important. That is very, very important. Don't knock other people's dreams. I think that's the easiest way to put it. Support them. And if it doesn't work out for them, then just, don't give them the I told you so. Just give them the thank you. For letting me be a part of this journey, and let's see what's up for you next. So there you go. Just be supportive, be encouraging, be inspiring. Believe it or not, inspiring other people is a huge thing, and a lot of people do it without even realize they're doing it. So be that person. Number 2, letting go of your painful past is how you open yourself to a wonderful future. The other day I said that I would add context to this. I have been on the journey of all journeys, and it's been a very, very long time. But, at some point you just step over that line, and behind that line is your past. In front of that line is whatever is ahead of you, right now, and every step forward that you take through each moment, through each hour, through each day, through each year, and sometimes it's hard to let go of the pain. Sometimes it's so embedded in you and it becomes such a part of you that you don't realize that you need pain to kind of push forward and survive. It's like a crutch. It really is like a crutch. Sibling and I talked about that. I told her, I said, I don't understand. I've stepped over so many finish lines. I've stepped through so many journeys. And every time I step through a journey, I feel like I'm on a new one. Well, life is the journey. The destination, it's when your eyes close permanently. And, it's all about living every single moment in every single day. And I told her, I said, with what happened to me when I was very, very young, I said, I realized that by living these 2 separate lives, the one where I was happy with my parents, my family, my cool friends that weren't mean, and then what was happening to me over here, when they kind of mixed and they kind of wired each other wrong, and they twisted into that. And, I didn't know how to be happy without feeling something wrong was going to happen, or without holding on to some kind of pain. So the journey for me now, even though I'm kind of on a different one now, the journey for me now is kind of learning how to balance that out, learning how to balance the feeling of, oh, I can just be completely happy. I don't need to have, this fly in my tea, a fly in my water, or, some weird speck of something in my coffee that just doesn't look like it belongs there. So, just take your spoon, scoop it out, tell it to hit the trail. So it's not always that easy to let go. Okay, these are just points of things to work on, journal about, think about, meditate on, just things like that. Number 3, yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. I had a really good quote about that a while ago. I might share that maybe tomorrow or Friday. I shared it a long time ago when I was doing the first Affirmators deck. But basically it's saying, today is the only day that will be this day. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, actually, in the Daily Vibe. Tomorrow, this day will no longer exist. It will literally be a part of your history. And it doesn't matter if it's a year from now on October 7th. That's not October 7th, 2020. That's October 7th, 2021. So, it kind of goes with number 2. Letting go of your painful past, or letting go of things that have bothered you, letting go of, whatever made you mad yesterday, or letting go of whatever, is troubling you, that, you feel you can get a handle on, that you feel like you can just scoop behind you. That is a huge one, because tomorrow is ours to win or lose. And if you continue to try to recover yesterday, you're going to miss what's happening today in the present. So, just stay here in the middle. Stay here in the present. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day to make up for whatever yesterday, which is today, might be. Did that make any sense? Number 4, positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking. If you are a manifester or you believe in the law of attraction, this is a huge, huge rule. If you pray, a lot of times you pray because bad things are happening. So you are actually sending out positive vibe, positive messages to your higher power, saying, look, I can't handle the negativity anymore. Please help me get past it. Well, no matter how you do it, negativity sucks, period. Okay. You can be a negative Nelly all day long, but it doesn't work. It doesn't pay off. All you do is draw the same bad crap into your life that you're trying to get rid of. So it's not easy to be positive every day. I get that. As you can see, I'm not vibing as high as I normally do because I got a lot on my mind. Nothing major. Nothing. And it's actually nothing to do with me. I'm just, I worry about people that I care about. And, those that are the closest to you, you just want them to be okay. And they're not always okay. And both of my siblings are going through a lot right now. And it's hard to see that because you want to fix it and you can't. And I talked about that yesterday, about trying to fix things. And I may have overstepped yesterday trying to fix something with, one of my siblings. And I need to learn that sometimes you just have to be a shoulder and you just have to be like, they're there, so, but I'm trying to positively think and I'm trying to, stay in a positive place. So, if you have trouble finding a positive thing, look around you, your pets, your family, your friends, maybe there's a game on your phone that you love that makes you positive and happy, little things like that. Because you know what, believe it or not, the little things are my most favorite things in the world. They're the most important things. We often take them for granted. So, there's some positivity right there. Number 5, what lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Genius. It is. Again, we've talked about this so many Self-Care Wednesdays, not even on Self-Care Wednesdays. We talked about it a lot. What happened yesterday, whatever's going to happen tomorrow, whatever's going to happen in the next 5 minutes, it really does pale in comparison, to what is going on in here right now. Your heart is where your happy place is. Not in here, not out there, not behind you, not in front of you. It starts here. And the reason I say it's not in here or anywhere else is because if you're vibing low, or if you're not feeling yourself, or if you're not, functioning at your highest or at your most pleasant, I don't know how to put that, like I said, right now I'm not vibing at 100%. I'm vibing, but I'm not vibing at 100%. But it really does pale in comparison to how you feel inside. I know that, today could get better. I know that tomorrow will be better if I allow it to be better. But you can't serve from an empty vessel. Your heart is so important, not just because it helps keep you alive along with your brain. They're teammates. But it's your spidey senses. It's the core of your being. Your soul is there to drive you, and it's right there. It's like the third teammate that you can't see with the heart and the brain. It's kind of like it's like your Trinity, the heart, the brain, and the soul. So if you want to make your brain happy, you have to learn to fill your heart so you can fill your soul. And what lies inside of you is so important, which is why I chose these 5 quotes, because positive thinking does help. It helps release the negative. Letting go of pain and not worrying about yesterday is how we heal. It's how we grieve. It's how we move forward. You don't forget the things that hurt you, but you do learn as you move forward how to kind of balance them in your life, so that when they do hit and you do feel the emotions, you're not ashamed of crying. You're not ashamed of going through that emotion. You can't go around it. You have to go through it. Pain is not something that can just be shot to the curb. It's kind of a part of you, and it's kind of in a way a drive of some sorts. But don't let it be your sole driving force. Let it be the finish line for you that moves you on to the next thing, so that you don't feel this pain anymore, but you can turn around and help other people move forward. And yeah, see, Sibling just said it perfectly. The old quote, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. So stay here. This will help what lies inside of you, which will then in turn help this, which kind of guides you. Again, you could go out and it could be the most perfect day outside, birds chirping, flowers blooming, everything. And if you're not feeling it in here, this ain't going to see it, because it's not going to register in here. However, if you are feeling it in here, you're going to see all that. So be kind to yourself, love yourself. I know a lot of people out there are very, very, very busy. Just take the time to reconnect with you. And last but not least, I'd like to do 2 shout outs. One, today is Victoria's birthday. She's big. She's hitting a milestone today. And also to Jude, Jude E. Locks. Her name is actually Judy, but she goes by Jude. That's her professional salon name. But who did my hair. I'm so excited. I love my hair today. So yeah, I am... nothing like a good fresh haircut, right? So anyways, have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I hope everybody has a great day. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow for whatever the Affirmator deck has for us.